Hey everyone, how's it going? We have made it to Wednesday, so good job. Halfway through the work week. Uh Fair warning, I don't feel great. Um just not feeling great. So we are gonna do our darndest to see how far we can get. Also I mentioned that there are some weather things going on over here, which means we might have to stop suddenly, whether due to losing internet, losing power, or tornadoes. So we're gonna see how that all goes. Um, I also just realized I'm looking up the wrong thing. So, I don't have everything pulled up, which is what's going on. I did want to talk about this though. Um, Posted on Reddit about it, and pretty much the result was the documentation was wrong, and I cannot control the fact that the documentation was wrong. The plan was solid, therefore it might again fix, and thus Poltergeist lives because that was the last month. So there's that. Um, this one. No. This one. There we go. This patient. Oh, and then the one for pool, I guess. That's the one. Right? The locations as well. Those will be necessary. And then I need to calculate that. What normal mode? Okay, so let's go ahead and look. This is the correct box. Now, level 27 is our level cap. I actually forgot I had a Paris. That could be useful since we're gonna fight Misty today. At least that's the plan. Let's take a look at our thought. Oh. This is laid out weird. Oh, I need to get to a point where I can actually see chat. Only the most professional of streams. Alright, so technically Bugsy is the next, big boss. So we will probably wait on that. I don't remember the next route, though. Let's go look at that real quick. 24. Oh, this thing's struggling a little bit. Route 24. During the day is Snubble Petalil. The night is Snubble Cottony. Shark cadets in both. That'll be helpful. Oh. Excuse me. I think we go with the day encounter. Hello, Irregular. Appreciate the first time chat. Alright, we are now on route not 124. This is just route 24. Then we also have access to 25. Route 25 is Swap Loop Tail. Those are pretty good. Day encounter is also better. Let's check the fishing. Though I highly doubt that will be 24 is Carvana or Lotad. 25 is Magikarp, which we can't get because we already have one. And Chinchap. Chinchap could be pretty useful. Don't know how useful Carvana would be. Now, again, what we lose there is Snubble Petalil. Snubble seems like it could be pretty good. Intimidate Strongjaw. We get Grand Bull. That could be pretty good. It's Fire and Ice Fang and Thunder. That's what I was hoping for. Stab of it is Grand Bull. Anything special? Fairy Fighting. That can actually do some work for us. 120 base attack is also really good. Snubble actually seems pretty solid. Oh, right. I was going to check the raid then. Hang on. Oh. 4. Strudel, Abra, Charcadet, Applin. Applin would be great. But getting Strudel would be really bad. I also don't know how Raiden Abra works. I say we just go for the snub. Ooh. Pretty good. There we go. That's an encounter. That is indeed one of the encounters we could have gotten. We have Prankster. Hero name that works with Volbeat is not going to... What's that? Yeah, we're just gonna go with this. Yeah. That way we have a hero name. Yeah, that one stung a little bit. That was probably no, I would say that was the worst encounter we could have gotten. Yeah. 25 a Swablu Halo, most likely. So, leaks. Oh, that's huge, actually. That is massive. I actually like that. Joe Duo can be pretty solid. I don't think it evolved yet, though. Runaway or early bird? Evolves at 31, so we don't get access to Dodrio yet. Unfortunate. What? We do get plot. We're pretty quick, but we are not tanky at all. At all. So I don't think that can be overly helpful. So what do we got? Two-headed hero, three-headed hero. Just a group that works in it. Trio. So this is enough. I'm gonna go with more gambling. Technically. So hello, Ryan. More gambling. Well, now I'm curious. All right. So that's our 24 and 25 encounters. I think. Where's that? This one. I think that fishing for a tentacle is our best option here, because I believe it's here. Yes. And we pray. Sounded right. Okay. I wonder what we're gonna do. Okay, and then I think 21A fishing doesn't really give us anything. Oh, right. Water hero, poison hero, cruelly. Oh. Oh. Um. I'm looking Aqua Woman. Okay. Apparently Aspen Matthews is a thing. Aspen. If I remember how the alphabet works. Okay. Lastly, 21A, we got a grass encounter. I think we would rather at 9. Whoop. All right, here we go. Let's see what we wind up getting. That did not sound strong. That sounded like a Lechonk. To be fair, 20% chance. Really hoping for that 10% snubble. Air's doing something crazy right now. Alright. What am I supposed to name this? It's a freaking Lechonk. I highly doubt that there is a pig-based superhero. Lechonks. Does it? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know anything about Lechonk and Radical Red. I barely know anything about Lechonk at all. What's a... I don't even know what to call this thing. Well, the theme would be super, and that makes it really difficult. A parent. And this is the most... I don't even know. There is an anime called Super Pig. And Pig is a lady. Or just naming it Super and moving on. Yeah, now we got encounters everywhere, I believe. Because I don't think we can get to 23 yet. We got 24 and 25. This is what we have to work with. It is more than we had. And I think specifically Aspen can be very helpful. Firstly, we're gonna look at you. Bug Electric could be helpful. S and Speed is actually a lot faster than I thought it would be. Prankster, of course. That does give us priority T-Way, which would be nice. Solid. Actually, that's very solid. The A in Spadef is really good. And that's kind of what I was hoping for. Liquid Boost is kind of meh. I don't think it evolves normally until like 32 or something like that. Like it's kind of late for what it is. Evolves at 28, one level after the level cap. That was very rude. But should be able to use it relatively well. It does get toxic spike. And sludge. That was pretty good. Next. Oh, actually, Vol. I want to look at Volbeat's learns. Volbeat gets Signal Beam at 26. Could be kind of helpful. Moonlight at 19 is actually really good. Considering Prankster. Priority Healing. Infuse Ray. T-Wave. Got Flash as an electric move that deals damage now. That's not bad. Lechonk. Lechonk evolves at 16. In our case, into Oinkalone F, which doesn't get lingering aroma. It gets Aurora Veil. Oh, actually, we get Glut. That's not bad. We are a little tankier with the female form. Overall, I would say probably better for us. Get Mud Shot. And Dig, naturally. But it's Yawn. Yawn could be good. That was the last one. Eris doesn't evolve by the cap, I believe. I found that out. I thought it did. Oh, no, it does. It's 23. And we get Leech Life at 27 and then can evolve. So we have both Spore and Leech Life. The only problem is Parasite as a whole. Does present some issues. Although we do get Spore. So I think what we need to do, get some stuff dialed in. Popping over here. That was weird. So what we're going to do, dial some stuff in, because Parasect might be handy, but it's also kind of frail. It's pretty frail on the special side. Things that we know we want to bring in are Poltergeist, because we now have a Leaf Stone. I believe we can evolve that, right? And it gets some crazy good moves. Poltergeist. Oh. I meant Sinistra. Because it's by a Leaf Stone. But it actually gets good moves, which is mildly strange. Including we get Masha Gotcha, which is just better Mega Drain. So, and it can burn. Also, we're very tanky. So that might be our new option. So there, my headphones were. I'm gonna put Mighty in a. I'm gonna take everyone out of the team except for who I know is making it, aka Mightyena, because Mightyena should be able to one shot the Starmie with Crunch, and if that is accurate, all we need to do is find a way to switch into Mightyena when it's gonna go for Psyshock. That is the let's go ahead. Make sure this is all dialed in, shall we? Mighty enough. This is not. Is this not the calculator that I was using? I don't think it was. Because it's not pulling quite correctly. I don't think. I thought I dialed in Mighty enough. Huh. I guess I didn't. Okay, let's dial in Mighty enough then. Yeah. Well, let's first find something to do with this Frogadier. We are in normal mode. Huh? Why did that open a new tab? Weird. All right, Frogadier 25, level 61. Or sorry, 61 speed is what I meant. All right, so we're gonna go with Regent first. Yeah, I know I dialed that one in. Something screwy is happening. Well, no, sorry. Let's get Mighty Anna dialed in. So Mighty Anna blank set. We'll call this LV7. Wow, look at that. Oh. We've then got Strong Jaw. We've no item right now, but 30 in HP. 29 attack. 26. The 4 doesn't matter. 15. And 29. Crunch. We'll go Thunder Fang. I actually do want to bring Ice Fang and Sucker Punch. Now, against Frogadier at least, it can only go for damaging moves. So I could T-Fang, but I'm slower, so it won't do this much damage. I think it would actually be better to go Crunch into Sucker Punch. And that would just take out Frogadier. We're going to be taking some decent damage. It is guaranteed. I guess technically it's not. Maybe 48 would be just under 30. No, it is guaranteed, actually. It's perfectly guaranteed. Woo! That's better. So, with that, I could do that. Let me go ahead and export, import. We know that Innisha is going to make it. We don't have hospitality. We have heat proof, which in this case doesn't do anything for us. Good to have. We will have much gotcha. We will have X or Shadow Ball right now. X. Yeah, and this thing's just kind of nutty. 15, 31, 26. Like, this thing's crazy. What did we get from that other egg? Because wasn't that pretty good too? I don't even remember what we got from the egg. Wasn't this? Right? No, we got this here. Oh, it was this. It was the Gimme Ghoul that we can't really use yet. Actually, against Frogadier, it almost gets all of its health back. I would need to dodge an ice punch. Actually, I think I really like this. I think I like this because if we dodge a freeze, I could even put a Yachi berry on if I really wanted to. Still gonna click ice punch. I think I have an Asper berry. So we go Asper berry to dodge the freeze. Matcha Gotcha. I don't think we have priority though. No. But life do for now. We would recover most of our health off of the Frogadier. Although I kind of think Sinistra is better against the Lantern, but this is a really good option for us. So we will keep that in mind. So now I've come up with 2 ways to get rid of the Frogadier reasonably well. I don't, well, maybe Parasect would. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. Matcha Gotcha will not be super effective because we take an Ice Punch and then it turns into an Ice type. So we don't actually get that kind of recovery. So never mind. I can try Oinkalone. Oinkalone F. That actually makes one look like grass knot. Thing is not great. 18 freaking 0. At least it's got 19 in defense, I guess. I don't remember what it got by this level. Something makes me doubt it would get something as good as Body Slam. Headbutt, Yawn. Like Headbutt's the move. Headbutt, Yawn, and Covet. And then I guess Mud Shot for speed control. Headbutt, Yawn. Covet. Yeah, that does abysmal damage. Gluttony doesn't really help us yet either. Alright, there's Oinkalone. I have a feeling that Tentacool is going to be really helpful. More specifically, no, it would be Tentacool, right? Tentacool. 13. This one doesn't really matter. 20. I like the 26. Speed kind of hurts, but it's also not like that crazy fast. Liquid ooh. I remember Sludge. Toxic Spikes. had bubble beam. Yeah, so the purpose of Tentacool is not to deal with the frog and fear, but to very specifically bait Psyshock from Starmie, which lets us get into Mightyena for free, and then we crunch and take it out. Yeah. That's the idea, at least. So I think Tentacool joins the ranks. Still haven't found a great answer to this Frogadier, though. And part of that is, lo and behold, it has an Eviolite. I guess I could predict it. I don't think it's going to change all that much. I could predict it to go for Ice. Oh, well, except it actually uses Grass Knot. Never mind. Oh, that actually works too. I could predict Ice if it goes for if it goes Grass Knot against Mightyena. I'm gonna take 37%, which isn't fun. And it could go Ice Punch, which would make it also not fun. But it could go Fire Fang. Fire Fang would be guaranteed here then. Unless it clicks split turn randomly. Because you can see the overlapping rolls here, so it's kind of 50-50. Should go Grass Knot, but if I change it to a Grass type, see, Ice Fang really doesn't do that much more damage than Crunch, though. So, could just Crunch and Sucker Punch. Again, then I'm taking quite a bit of damage right there. But with the Grass Knot, I'll be okay. I would rather something else be in there. Luxio. Let's check how exactly this goes. I don't remember if I imported this or not. We got 6 IV. 3, 9. That's not great. Wow. Okay. Lot of things trying to be. I was looking at the wrong column. Hang on. Oh, a 0. Even better. A lot of things trying to be glass cannons. Huh? So we've got Spark, which is the same power as Thunderfang. I think I've got something else. Baby Doll Eyes Bite. Never clicking shard. Ice Punch does an insulting amount of damage, by the way. Grass Knot also does an insulting amount of damage. And after the Intimidate, it wants to go for Grass Knot pretty much exclusively. And then it's a Grass type. So it resists my Spark. Think it can learn the Fang moves? So I could predict it and go for Fire Fang or Charge. At that point, though, there's just better options. Yeah. Luxio's not the path. How do I get through this Frogadier? Volbeat does have some pretty solid IVs at least, except special attack, you know, the important one. I have pranks there. I think I saw it get, it gets flash. Saw that. Oh, that's after it's already a grass type. But it would be a rock type. Oh, I'm faster. Hang on. That's interesting. Volbeat. I could T-wave it. Could struggle bug. That doesn't really help me. Yeah. The moves here aren't good. Hmm. Although, if I lead with Luxio, intimidate it, and then switch into Volbeat, I do get a super effective signal beam off before taking the Rock Tomb. Yay. um, Rock is a typing I really don't want to deal with. I'm actually leaning toward the Mighty Innistrad. I'll have to look more into it. So I feel like Greedent should probably show up at some point. Because it's actually kind of crazy. Greedent has been putting in a lot of work for us. I was about to say, I also don't remember how heavy it is, but I remember it being surprisingly light for the sheer size that it is. Body Slam. I think we have Crunch. Bullet Seed. I don't know if it can learn. Because it looks like it's Ice Punch. If it could learn Fire Fang, maybe? It can't. Since it can learn Fire Fang, happens. Put that on. Does a little more than Body Slam. I actually like that. And I can Fire Fang into Body Slam, take the Ice Punch, just go with the Citrus Berry. Probably an Impish Nature. Actually, I think Adamant. Adamant makes that a lot more consistent. We're only taking 23% from Ice Punch. So I do like ingredients here. I don't think I exported. Imported Volbeat. So, let's see what else we can do. So, let's check out Sinistra against Lantern. Oh, Floatzel, my bad. Float. So Icy Wind does a ton and a half of damage. However, as you can see, Machagacha also one-shots. And if we switch in on literally anything else, we're fine. We just cannot switch in on Icy Wind. I could also do a Yachi Berry to heavily reduce that damage. And even do... I don't need to buff my special attack. So I think if we went like Calm, that works out really well. Actually works out great. I mean, I could go Citrus. Icy Wind does a lot of damage. Crit could be a concern. So yeah, let's do a Yachi. So if I go Yachi Berry and then I switch into not Icy Wind, that's going to be the key there. Not Icy Wind. And when I switch in, we'll take an Icy Wind. Our speed will drop. That's fine. We Machagacha. I am back to practically full health. That's great. So Poltergeist hard counters the... Sinistra hard counters the... Floatzel. You work pretty good against the Frogadier. Starmie, I'm thinking wants to... Tentacool here takes nothing from, well, 3 if you can't recover. 2 of the 3 attacking moves. And then on the Psyshock, we swap to Mightyena. Mightyena takes nothing from Psyshock. I think I need to put a Person Berry on, though. I'm pretty sure we have those. Just to avoid the confusion from the Water Pulse. And I think I would also like to go Careful, because Crunch just straight up deletes the Starmie. I like that. I think that's really good. So now the question is, how do we deal with her last member? The Clodsire. Clodsire, in case anyone was unaware, is a thick boy. That's weird. Possibly girl in this case. It's got Bulldoze, Poison Jab, and Rock. How does one deal with those? That's really good coverage. I don't have a great way around it. Yeah, just looking at my box, it's like, ugh. We could try Oink alone. Oink alone actually does okay. The problem is that recover. Although if I get it in a yawn, I can yawn. And then... This is also assuming that Mightyena isn't out. I think Mighty Enum might take too much damage from Starmie. Yeah, 45 is a lot. However, it does mean that the Clodsire can't kill with a critical poison jab. Because it would need to do 40%-ish. Actually, it might be able to with a crit poison jab. But I know it wants to use poison jab here. It'd be a weird one. Parasect. Parasect is faster, which is great. Oh, that's super effective, isn't it? This is actually like painful to look at. How bad this Paris is. I really am trying to make it work. Parasect is a speed tie. Nice. Do have effect spore. We have leech life. We got 4. Leech seed is actually really useful here. It's also got an Papa Berry that we could bug bite. Just nom nom that real quick. Spore, bug bite, leech life. Yay, and leech seed could work. Big thing with this Clodsire is it does not weak to water because it has water absorb. Means we have to find another way to deal with it. It's also pretty especially bulky. Even with a bold nature. Bug bite seems really good. I think pluck would be better. Issue is both of those typically require a bug or flying type, respectively, and both are weak to rock tomb. Can't use covet, and I can't use thief to remove it for stupid reasons. So knock off. I only have access to, I believe, Hit Monkey, our grass type. I have Fling and Bite. That's a little problematic. Those are the only like neutral moves. I guess I have Disable to teach it Disable. Fling seemed fun. If I had Flame Orb, that would actually go crazy here. I don't think I do. No. Kind of what I thought, but you have an iron ball. Um, and maybe that'll do some damage. 27. I remember this thing being pretty alright. Wasn't anything absolutely amazing, but it did the job for the most part. Iron Ball does a whopping 40%, 40 to 45%. And we take a bulldoze in return that could just one-shot. That's great. Even going impish. Well, if we go impish, it can't one-shot anymore. That's nice. Man, this Clodsire is going to be really annoying, isn't it? Be like disabling Rock Tomb would be really good, but that means I have to get hit by a Rock Tomb and then also outspeed, which I can without the Iron Ball. I'm 26 speed. As long as I don't get hit by bulldoze on the switch in, then I'm okay. And then I can. Oh, but that's not how that works. Well, if I got hit by Rock Tomb, I would also be slower. And it wants to click bulldoze. Ah. I highly doubt Sinistra. It actually doesn't do too bad. I forgot the poison jab was neutral. I also don't need this Asper Berry anymore. Let's look back at that float tool. Yeah, that was supposed to be Yachi, right? Yeah, Yachi Berry. So that would be gone for the Clodsire. Whoops. Matcha Gotcha's pretty okay. Poison Jab does quite a bit of damage. Foul Play doesn't really help. Could use this. I think I actually want to buff my defense. That way. But then I'm risking Poison Jam. If I switch. Yeah, I'm really trying to track this one. This one's rough. Don't think that Azu really has anything. I guess it's got covet. But those are both fairies, so those are resisted. So this is taking out Frogadier, but then I think that also just kind of spends Greedent, which sucks. Not that. Yeah, I mean, it does pretty alright. Actually, does pretty good damage there. Greedent doesn't get... I know it gets stuffed cheeks. It would honestly make sense to me. Hey, bro. Yes. I am keeping an eye out. I'd let everyone know that we might be ending stream very quickly at some point. Due to everything. Also, when I read tornadoes, my brain's on Pokemon right now, so I thought you meant hurricane. And I was like, nothing has hurricane. Very similar, but very different. I also just noticed that Greedent has an Oranberry stuffed in its tail and its PC sprite. I like that. I think it gets Ice Fang. We could do Ice Fang. No. Does a little more than Body Slam. Body Slam Para Bullet Seed does absolutely nothing here. I don't know what TMs I actually have. Let's check that real quick. Just a thing to keep an eye on. One new round pack. Pokemon Pisces came out. Ooh. I am curious. Thief doesn't do anything for me. Roost doesn't. This is unfortunate. I think that it would make sense if Greedent got access to Bug Bite. It does not. Or Pluck. I know, like, thematically it doesn't make, like, of the move doesn't really make sense, but Greedent just hitting you and stealing your berry would, yeah. That's the entirely new Emerald hack, yeah. Through the Emerald Arrival. As the rival? Interesting. I am intrigued. Huh. I think I would need Greedent to be more or less full health. Oh, wait. That's right. I have Cheek Pass and Pouch and Citrus Berry, so probably would be. Well, that wasn't helpful. Frogadier. Distinct possibility for that to work. Could also bullet seed it one, but it's gonna be a nice type. So have that down. I think double body slam is good. Bunch of fake on here. Oh, interesting. I did see Mario Mon. Alpha Rad made Mario Mon. It looks hilarious. But is not releasing it to the public until after Twitch Plays Pokemon beats it on his channel, and that's gonna take like 7 years. Okay, what if we did? Pause there. Did you see? I saw that it was up. I have not watched it. I was going to, and then life got stupid, and it's like 2 hours, isn't it? It's long, and I'm not complaining about the length. If you need to take that time to make it good, do that. But like, when life is crazy, it's real hard to sit down and watch it. I do plan on watching it relatively soon, but even gave it an anime opening. It's 3 hours. Okay. My point is made. We can do fake out with wacky. to get some chip, but then it's poison jab. Poison jab, man. Let me get wacky in here. I know I get knockoff. That poison jab is so much damage. I don't even know if I have the poison berry. If I do, that would make that choice very easy. I doubt that I do. I have one person berry. That's not good. Oh, I do. The Kiba berry will let us live one poison jab. So I want to switch it on a bulldoze. Click fake out. Tank the poison jab. Click knock off. Ugh. And then after that, I know it's another poison jab. Ooh, this pathing is getting more and more complicated. Ah. So I would grab you, tank a poison jab, and then instantly do. I don't even know what other moves you have. Drain punch, I think, for healing. Razor. Actually does decent damage. And drain punch was gonna do nothing, but that lets me export, import for later. And then what we can do, come back over here and do Beedrill, believe it or not. 27. I don't know. Just because I know it tanks the poison jab. Not by much. And that attack IV is hot garbage. I feel like Beedrill is going to start falling off pretty soon. Might be wrong. I don't immediately remember what I have. Assurance cross poison. Although, I guess I could just swap into Beedrill on a poison jab. I'll get a bug bite off, which won't do a bunch of damage, but it'll eat the berry. And I could click Assurance. I mean, you guys can see that damage. That's pathetic. 16%. Honestly, might not even be worth it. So I click Assurance. So I click Bug Bite, right? Swap it on a Poison Jab, click Bug Bite, and then I take a Rock Doom for, the majority of my health. So is it actually better to wait? I think it is. I think if I have a citrus berry, because at -1 speed, I'm still faster than this Clodsire, right? At -2 even, I'm still faster. So what I can do is I can switch in, click Assurance, take the Rock Tomb, and then that in turn will let me, which if I'm reading this correctly, we always live that. We can then click, it'll pop the citrus berry. We click Bug Bite. So we've just gained a 4th plus a 3rd, which is 3/12, 7/12, which is over 50%. Then we take another rock tomb, and then it's random move, and we can swap. And we dealt a total of like maximum 25%. Well, we took the berry away. The big thing is getting rid of that berry. Because the Eye of Pop berry is really annoying. So yeah, this Clodsire is going to be the biggest issue. However, if we get a clean switch into Mightyena, then Ice Fang does like 50%, which is good. And even at -2, we're still faster. Was just doing math. You're not wrong. Like, definitely pathing in this. So, I like Beedrill. It also means we don't have to bring Thwacky and risk Thwacky. So we could bring, like, Volbeat, which is not a sentence I thought I would ever say. And in doing that, we are able to get some extra support against this Clodsire. I can't T-Wave it. I wouldn't be able to use Flash, and my other stab is resisted. Maybe Volbeat is not path. I was just thinking like Struggle Bug is really useful. Not Struggle Bug. Moonlight is really useful. Confuse Ray. I guess it could work. Yeah, no, I don't actually. I don't like that. Problem with a Alolan Grimer is Stargirl here would, I mean, just gets deleted by those bulldozers. So I think we bring something a little more expendable and just, ooh, hang on. No. We bring something a little more expendable and like Lechonk. So that if we really need to get a clean switch against the Clodsire, we just, sorry, soon to be Oinkalone. Your time has come. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and swap back because now we have a plan. Sorts. Yay, Supersonic. Toxic Spike. Over Supersonic every freaking day. Water Pulse, not bad. Over Water Water Pew. Actually heard someone censor that the other day. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Okay, so Acid Spray is actually not bad. That lowers defense, though. I think I would rather lower Spit. I'll go ahead and save it. There's no hazards in this fight, so Rapid Spin's kind of meh. Sludge. Pretty solid move. We'll be taking that Acid. It is quad resisted by the Quagsire. Double Beam. 65, 60. I think we take that. Woo. I will take Mud Shot, even though, honestly, probably not great. Covet. Covet is not actually useful in trainer battles because they decided to make it not take items, which I think is dumb. One thing that I did not look up prior to this was junk. Get anything before. It gives Yawn at 24 and Headbutt at 20. Don't think that really changed. Headbutt 22, Yawn 25. That's fine. Oh, yeah. He did. Oh, hang on. That could be used. Now, for some strange reason, if I remember correctly, Bulldoze does not hit you while you are digging. I do not know why. It seems like it should, but it doesn't. Headbutt, over tackle. Yawn. At least for right now, I'm going to say Covet. Echoed voice at least gets stronger with each use, so maybe there's a use there. We shall see. As for berries, do I actually have the... No. I was like, I think that prolongs us one turn. It really doesn't. Give this you. Actually, I don't think that matters. What? Why not? Back in here. Forgot the person berry needs to go on you. And a Yachi berry on you. To reduce the power of a couple of moves. Greedent gets to learn Ice Fang. Before I leave the Focus Hunter, though. That's not what I wanted to do. So Greedent, I wanted Adamant so that it had a more reliable path. You going to be... There's the only physical move that I want. On. You are getting Calm as well, so you tank the hit you have to as best you can. Special defensive? Yeah. So you're actually getting Impish. You are also getting Impish. And then lastly... Oh, I actually need to check point alarms. Speed first, don't I? Whoops. I doubt that it too slow. But 44 is fine. I just had to make sure that it wouldn't be under 23 or lower. After one speed drop, which lo and behold, it's not. Let's check. So we're taking like 30% poison jab, but we are faster. We actually get a lot of damage, but I have to get rid of the Papa Berry first. And yawn would be best. I think if I yawn, twice, I switch in on a rock tomb, go to -1, and then I yawn, I would get hit with probably bulldoze to go down to -2. Which point it should be poison jab. So I could swap out. And if I swap to B-Drill, I take the poison jab again, and then I swap back to Oink Alone on the guaranteed sleep turn. Hedge bets and headbutt. And I'm faster anyway, so if I do take another rock, the bulldoze were okay. And then dig. After all the chip, maybe it's enough. Maybe it's enough. That is with a hardy nature. I'm not really concerned with... speed or... Well, if I go speed... If I go with speed up, then -2 speed would be 24, which is still 1 point faster, and I don't have to switch. I can just yawn. I can yawn, dig, dodge the poison jab, or the whatever's incoming. It goes to sleep. Second turn, hit. That's a guaranteed turn of sleep, and then we can go from there. So I think the better path is to go with... Apparently it was higher. I want Ice Fang on Mightyena. I already have Ice Fang on Mightyena. I want Thunder Fang on Mightyena. Over Fire Fang because it's Fire Fang. Oh, I need to open my bag before I get Leaf Stone. You. We get Polcha. Nope, this is Poltergeist. We get Sinistra super early. And because it's Gen 9 and they figured out how Stone moveset should work, we don't lose out on any moves. Nice. We just get stronger Mega Drain. Okay, and now I want to teach Ice Fang to Greedent over Bullet Steam. What's this now? Over bullets. Okay. I just saw the item up here. So why not grab it? A punching glove. I can't really use that. Okay. Just occurred to me, I believe that Misty is not in. Oh no, there she is. I was thinking she was not. All right. Well. This is Gym 2 on our second attempt. Let's see how well this works. Good. Pull up my galaxy. Here. Alright, Frogadier. Now, Frogadier will not be a water type for long. Body Slam. Yep, changes to ice. Okay, we dodge the freeze. Body Slam again. We did not get brought back far. Interesting. Okay, perfect. Frogadier down. I don't know. Clodsire. Oh, that was super early. This might actually work better. So, Greedent against Clodsire. I'm sorry, what? My speed is what? Wow, okay, I am the slowest thing on the planet, apparently. Just look at him. So it is faster, which means I believe this is Poison Jab, which will do 23%. But we get to fire off, more or less, a free Body Slam. And we will see why. Oh, I could do Ice Fang, couldn't I? Hang on. Put Fire Fang on here for some reason. Ice Fang does slightly more. I think we actually want the Parrot chance here. It's okay. Yeah, no, it's really hard to deal with Clodsire. So Ice Fang is 36%. Body Slam is a minimum 35. Total damage change is 2 points. Look at his little feet. Average roll does go up by 2. I really... We pray for Hera, I guess. Come on, Greedent. Now, we eat our citrus berry. Brings us up. And now Cheek Pouch brings us up. Body Slam. We got the Para! Oh, that's huge. That's so huge. We are still gonna go to Wasp. Let's freaking go. We Bug Bite here. That way we eat the Aya Papa Berry and we don't have to worry about that. This is going to hurt. Ow. We go back. We go to Super. As was the plan. Take a Rock Tomb, that's fine. Yawn doesn't do anything here, so first we're gonna be a little bit of a turd and do Headbutt. Oh, that did a lot more than I thought it would. I don't have the calc up. Headbutt's 22 to 27. It's gonna be pretty close. But even at -2, we were still faster. So we go headbutt. And it's parried. Oh. Hey! Okay. That was the most annoying thing on the team, in my opinion. Because Starmie here... Oh, it actually wants to go for Psyshock. That actually works out in favor. I could yawn it, honestly. Psyshock. What happens if Psyshock crits? We live, according to this. And if we live... Like, I could get a yawn off, but I don't think it really does anything. And it's just gonna do random move next turn. No, it should go Psyshock again. We're gonna stay in. We're gonna yawn. Because we always live to crit Psyshock here. And this is important information for the future, too. Yeah, see? Boom. Always live to crit Psyshock. I get a yawn off. It wants to Psyshock again, so we go to trusty old Batman. Stays in, goes to sleep. Mightyena against Starmie. We have a guaranteed kill. What I want to know. Perfect. We're going to crunch here. Okay. Does stay in. Guaranteed turn asleep. Bam. Crunch. Done. Okay. So what I wanted to know a lot is if it would switch there because Starmie was asleep or yawned, and I wanted to know if the AI understood how yawn worked. The answer was apparently no. Now we have a person berry, so that's not going to help us a whole lot with the water pulse that we're about to take. However, that's why we brought this little guy. Tanks the water pulse just fine. Huh. Okay. Did it give you your Gotchi berry, right? This just got a little more complicated. So Yachi Berry brings Icy Wind down to 27%. So if we swap out and swap back in and take another one, we'll be okay. I have zero clue what it wants to even click against Tentacool. Flip turn, which is actually better for us, I think. Yeah, because it can't use us then. So we're gonna go to... Well, I could just go to Greedent. I think I want to save Greedent in case things go like horribly, horribly wrong. Well, the Water Pulse does a bunch of damage. What was your other move? Body Slam. That's my press. Remembered it wasn't Bullet Seed, but I still have that up. Alright, we are going to go to Aspen to get rid of that Fusion. Icy Wind hits. Little chippies there, that's fine. This should be flip turn. Go this way again. It is. So we take about 20%. And we never died a crit here because of our Yachi Berry. Ow. Speed drop. There's the Matcha Gacha. Bam. Okay. So did not go exactly as planned, but not too bad. Not too bad. And we get flip turn. I like how she says it's her favorite TM when half of her team did not know that TM. Like, the Starmie and the Clodsire, as far as I'm aware, cannot learn that at all. So, huh. All right. Now. We get a couple more encounters in, I think we do at least. Oh. Can I cut this tree? Nope, you're in the way. I guess I have to go talk to Bill? I have zero information about these trainers up here, I believe, which is my least favorite type of trainer to deal with. Yeah, so it goes Nugget Bridge to Bugsy to Misty to Grunt in Dig House. Huh. I know nothing about these trainers. I know a couple of them are required. This guy seems it, but I don't know anything about him. It is in the rain, and he seems like he should be a rock and ground type trainer. Oh, it did. Okay. I don't know what the level cap is. Probably 34 if I had to guess. Okay, counter is kind of fun. Rage powder, not very helpful when it's not double battles. By not very helpful in single battles, I mean completely useless. Do not want to take down. I've never understood why you want to take down. Not 100% accurate. Not great damage. Toxic Spikes is useful. But I think I'm going to pass because typically better on bulkier things that can like actually sit on the field for a little bit. Do they buff Pin Missile? That's actually pretty good. I like the fact that Twin Needle, but I now have Frost Poison. I think we're gonna take it over Twin Needle. It either hits as hard or harder than Twin Needle and just doesn't have the poison effect. I do need to check. Tentacool learn Poison Jab at 31. Yay. Oh, and Scald at 34. Tentacruel has to wait till 35. Barrier raises physical defense. Yeah. we're getting scald early. Which is great, I imagine. I do not care about poison jab. Poison jab on Tentacruel would be a choice. When it's got, I guess it's only like a third reduction from going from special attack to physical attack. Still, like, that would be a choice. Almost there. I am thinking Bugsy is going to be not super enjoyable. Scald is such a good... Like, it's honestly insane. Now you may have... Everything else is worked out. Like, eh. I mean, Sludge Wave at 43, I guess. Instead of 48. I'm sure that's a level cap difference, though. Did it. So, I'm actually going to leave with you, because Tentacruel's a little frail. Yep. It's kind of what I thought would happen. I wasn't really sure which of these hikers was better to fight. I don't know what this thing is. I doubt it can get dark. Yeah, like what I'm looking at right now is that it has rock. So I highly doubt that that's correct. It's slow and crit and crumple because I just saw that it was level 18. Geodude. A Alolan Geodude. This could be sturdy. I feel like Life 2, just because it has a reference to like 2. When Run and Bun. You know what? If we hit affiliate, as soon as we get, I'll say 25 subs. Affiliate first, I get you Cat Cam, so you can more directly look at cats when they are being adorable. Got it? Stage 2, 25 subs. Run and Bun. Yes, I'm bribing you. And no, I have no shame. Think we're okay here? No, 25 all time. So eventually we'll hit it, but the faster we hit it. Optimistic. I know people and your Prime subs. It's free. Ooh, this guy spins. Go. Oh. Oh. Ah! I didn't mean to go down. I meant to, like, pivot, not travel. Slowpoke. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. At honor mode. Of Radical Red? Baldur's Gate. That makes more sense. I was like, huh? All right, this goes required. I have not played Baldur's Gate. I have heard nothing but good things about Baldur's Gate, and I am sad that I have not played Baldur's Gate because of it. Let's go Oink Alone. That dude is definitely required. Both of those are. My boyfriend is cool. That sounds like copium if I've ever heard it. I'm sure I'll pick it up at some point. I saw a couple of oh frick, of big updates happened, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I just still haven't done it. My bad, everyone. There you go. Badge number 2 acquired. Sorry. It sounded like the heavens just opened up outside, and I was got a olive. Ooh. Well, see, and to me, that's yes, I should have played it earlier, but that sounds like a pretty good thing to start. Although I feel like it's going to be a Divinity situation. I can't tell you the number of times I've played through Fort Joy in Divinity 2 and then just not finished the run. Because I was like, oh, hang on. This seems fun too. And got distracted. I actually really like Blade Singer is such a dumb subclass. It's so good. Like, especially if you multi-class and are able to use it, it's so ridiculously good in just like tabletop D&D. I have no idea Baldur's Gate. I'm sure it's crazy. I mean, like, wizards are really good. But I guess, like, College of Enchantment isn't completely insane. But Blade Singer is dumb. And people argue that, like, oh, well, you just, like, have to use up their blade songs. How? Like, they have so many uses. I think they have, like, 3. I've heard that about divination because they like get to roll dice and swap those dice in for other rolls and oh, I got red. Huh. That was unfortunate. I'm still faster. I actually really like the concept of the abjuration one. Just like, I cast a spell. Now I get a little shield. Oh, that's kind of cool. Very different from an aberration wizard that just summons stuff, I guess. I don't know. I see a spot of grass that is out of the normal. Oh, Luckberry. Yay. You can't party wipe without losing, and every boss gets new moves and legendary actions. Oh, legendary action. Oh. Oh, poor Haley. Are you gonna T-wave me? You like... I am immune to Prankster. Huh. It does not have Prankster. I assume this is Bug Fairy. Ow. My citrus. My citrus. Bug Fairy. Bonk. Okay. Good hit. What else you got? Oh. Auto. Not fair. Didn't matter. You know, it should have yeah, I was like, it should refund that service, right? I should really take these berries off. I know two of those were Yachi, or one was a Yachi, one was something else. Oh, look, a raid den. Oh, look, Bugsy. Gonna walk over here. Hello, Clefairy. It's Bill! Not Josh and you lady. What a sentence. I was so playing. Ta-da. There's the SS and ticket. Or the SS ticket. Oh yeah, no, it is the SS and. Thunder Punch! I don't know if I'll use that. It's cool to have. Right now I can go there. Tickety is no longer in front of that, but I don't have that. Matter. Time for grunts! The fact that I have to rather possibly plan for a grunt is insane. Battles team mini rocket? Team rock. Big house. A lowland Persian with feline prowess. My bad. Snarl, water pulse, and shockwave. That's so great. Golbat, Oinkalone, and Artillery with skill length. Bullet Seed, Rock Blast, and Water Pulse. Oinkalone has Stockpile and Body Press. Golbat has Eviolite, Mega Drain, Frost Poison. Not overly terrified of the Golbat, but I did just see that it's Sniper, so it can hit rock if it does crit, and it's got 2 high crit moves. The Artillery is scary, and the Oinkalone. The Oinkalone actually gets walled by Sinistra. So that's easy. Got Gluttony and a Figgy Berry. Impish Nature. Actually, I think Persian might be best dealt with by each. Not. Let's take a look at what we got. Back over here. So, oh, I gotta move chat a little bit. My bad. Let's original Alolan front. 34. Oh, this one's at 30. Again. It's gonna be faster than Beedrill. I know it is. I just kind of wish it wasn't. It's so freaking fast. 91 speed is insane. Snarl, Water Pulse. Sorry, Snarl, Water Pulse, and Shockwave. We don't resist Snarl, but we resist Shockwave and Water Pulse. We have Fake Out and Drain Punch. Honestly, not so bad. If I could remember that Thwackey actually has a freaking H in it, that'd be great. Yeah, like Fake Out does a good chunk. I gotta keep a berry on, but I can obviously. Oh! Snarl does so much damage. That's insane. So I've got Tentacool here, which I'm going to export and rename Tentacool. Apparently misspell it. And do so again. And do it. I got there. There we go. And now we can go. Level 27, which actually needs to now be 34. Scald. So Tentacruel actually does pretty well against Persian. I do have Sludge and Toxic Spikes. The Golbat isn't grounded, so I could Toxic Spike and just poison everything. Shockwave does do a pretty solid amount of damage, though. I'm never outspeeding it, so I don't even need to worry about doing that. Instead, we'll go Calm to... Did that not reduce damage? Oh, it did, just a little bit. I think I have a Watson Berry. Which would make it go Snarl, which is actually worse for me. I think I'd rather Citrus. Let it Shockwave twice. I'll Scald twice. Option. Good try. What level does Grimer evolve at? I think it's like really late. 40s or something. 42 is sticking out in my head. 40 flat. So can't get a Alolan Muck yet, which is unfortunate. I don't. Doduo does evolve at 31, which gives us something. It's not. It might be faster, but ours is kind of garbage. if I remember right. It might be faster. If it's not, we got drill pick, riot attack, special flux, sword dance. Jump kick's 43, so don't get access to that. Okay, so Doduo's not gonna cut it. Try Parasect. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go feed my kids. They demand to be fed. I can hear them. We'll be right back. And we're back. My bad. This is where we were. So. Oh, right. I was checking Parasect. I don't think Parasect doesn't like that. But we do get Leech Life, which it also does not like. And we would not be at 27. We would be at 34. So we do drop it, and we actually take Snarl pretty well. And Snarl lowers special attack. So if it parting shots, though, then we're in a little bit of a pickle. Still, I think that's pretty good. If it does parting shot, then we've got options to get away from it. Like I said, I don't think Beedrill took it, right? Yeah, 40% isn't horrible. Pin missile, 3-hit guaranteed kill. Bug bite, not quite there, especially because we only have one. I think I have a silver powder though. Yeah, that just helps pin missile. Could try going adamant. It's right there. 62.5% chance. Or we have a pretty solid chance here. Personally, I don't think this is too bad. Pretty much the only guaranteed thing right now is Charge Bolt Luxio. Because I believe it evolves in this range. Yeah, it evolves at 30. You get Crunch at 38 or Thunderfang, which is the same power as Spark. A little bit of a letdown. But we do get Thunderfang early. That's pretty good. Nothing useful on Evo, though. I'll wait till 42 for Crunch. I don't care about Luxio against Persian, though. I want Luxio against Golbat. Cross Poison. We are slower, not a big shock. Intimidate goes off, but doesn't really help me, except actually, I guess it helps with Cross Poison, right? Spark does not take it out, actually. Slightly surprising. Thunderfang wouldn't either then. I would want to switch into an Air Cutter or HP Fire. Either one isn't too bad to take. Mightyena might actually wind up being quicker. Probably not. It'll be is faster, and Thunderfang doesn't kill. If I went Adam, well, hang on. Instead of doing that, do Muscle Band first, and Adamant. All right, now we go Magnet. That's pretty solid chance right there. I think we take that. We're faster anyway, so I would want to switch in on an HP Fire. Air Cutter wouldn't be horrible, but I imagine this Octillery is going to eat. Oh, no, it just dies. Oh, the Eviolite. I was like, Octillery isn't as tanky as a Golbat? The Eviolite put in a lot of work there, clearly. And then the last mon was Oink alone, but it gets walled. So this Octillery really isn't that scary. Like, even Luxio just about takes it out. And that's without a magnet. With a magnet, Boom, gone. It's also Luxio slower though. We're gonna take a lot of damage. Because we'd switch in on and probably a hidden power fire. Air cutter hits. Or sorry. So we swap in on hidden power fire, take 18%. Cross poison comes in for more damage. We don't actually drop the gold bed either. No matter what we do. 0.4% chance before hit. Oh my god, that was that one. What? 25% chance to Oko. Not great. What I want to know is what level cap 42 is. Because that's gonna matter. Erica. It's after Eric. No, it's before Erica. I think. Before Erica. You get crunch. Probably not using Luxio here anyway. Got mighty enough for the most part. So let's go ahead and upgrade you to Lux. Dude. Alright. Lux Ray. There we go. Lux Ray. Oh yeah, just deletes that thing with a spark. Still not faster though, oddly enough. I don't think Jolly's gonna change anything. I think I need the magnet or adamant. Oh, just the magnet. Magnet. Do not bold, but fish. We're fine there. Even against the artillery, we should be fine. Oink alone. It's probably going to go for stockpile first. But body press and headbutt don't hurt Sinistra. So it's just bullet seed. Excuse me. At which point, yeah, like we're taking nothing as damage. Matcha Gotcha can start bringing us back, even if it gets to +3 stuff. Like we're fine. Foul play does a lot. Matcha Gotcha's fine. I've got life too that can just completely undo this damage too. Probably would drop Hex or something. All right, let's see. So evolve Luxio. I need to bring in like multiple things to deal with that Persian just in case. So you're good. You're good. You're great. We'll bring in you and you. I could go Volbeat too. That's actually not a horrible idea. And just turn one T-Wave it. Let me check out that. I don't remember if I saved it or not. I did not. So this thing wasn't as bad as I was thinking. Let's go Signal Beam. Underway. It gets Moonlight. Moonlight's an option. And then, does it get a physical move? That would be good too. Oh, it just deletes this Persian, by the way. Oh crap, was it doing the wrong? It was. The levels are wrong. It's fun, so we probably don't kill that gold bat actually. $34. It would be a 30. This is why I'm sleeping. Don't know. Oh, it gets flash, right? I don't remember. Does that have a chance to para? Or is it still a chance to lower accuracy? Oh, lowers attack. So yeah, Signal Beam really hurts the Persian. It actually just straight up deletes the Persian. Is 91 speed, which if I'm timid, it's a speed tie, but I can outdo that. And it's already timid, so we know that that's max speed. Signal Beam doesn't guarantee drop, though, which isn't great for me. I do have Wise Glasses. Still not quite enough. Silver Powder. Guaranteed. I think I have Silver Powder. I do. We can go Silver Powder All Beat. I can't risk taking a Snarl turn 1 or a Parting Shot turn 1. So I'm just gonna have to send Signal Beam. However, now I have to do all of those gals. I forgot to set Parasect as well. Thought I might have. This is not a great one. I know there's a point at which you can change abilities, but I don't know when. Each life. Might be better to use Parasect. Each seed, I do remember. Sappy Seed. Could do Leafage for coverage. Probably the best option, honestly. Nope, that was Leech Life again. Leafage. Okay, so what I'm actually thinking, based on this damage, is we do Parasect with a sassy nature. Item is Seduce. And turn 1 we Spore. And then if it stays in, we leech life. If it doesn't, then we hopefully put the goal back to sleep. And good to go. I could even leech seed. Leech seeding might be better. Spore, leech seed. Just in case it switches. Well, we saw that it doesn't like to switch. Like, Starmie didn't want to switch, but that's also because Floatzel didn't have a good move, and Golbat did. So I think Parasect might bait the switch, might bait Parting Shot. Either way, we're sporing turn 1. And then it changes from a game of how do we take out the Persian quickly to how do we deal with the Golbat quickly. I think that answer is just Luxray, right? The only problem is this calculator system. Whoever set it up just assumed you were going directly from the gym to there with no levels. And I get that there's not rare candies inherently in everything, but like seems like a pretty oversight. Adamant Magnet does not drop the Golbat. We're not faster, so we will be taking a Frost Poison. If Magnet doesn't drop the Golbat, then is there a point to having it? Golbat Artillery is the same level at 31. Why is Octillery faster than Luxray? It's insane. The answer, unfortunately, I believe, is yes. Because it lets us outspeed Octillery. Or, sorry, it lets us one-shot the Octillery. Odds of Luxray being info are pretty bad. Mightyena actually takes everything worse. Right? That's, well, I had Intimidate on Artillery, which I would not. Really. Thunderfang does do quite a bit of damage. Magnet, nope. Yeah, seeing that damage. Absolutely not. The Icy Wind is what's doing the cause right now. Oh, you're faster. What I can do is fake out, but Razor Leaf just doesn't do that much damage. That's kind of crazy. Oh, it's the Rindo Berry. Nice. And I'd be taking an Icy Wind, so I would then be slower. The Rocket Grunt of all things. The Rocket Grunt at the Dig House is the current issue. So, Octillery here has Icy Wind and Rock Blast with Skill Link. Rock Blast does a bunch. Going into Luxray specifically, it would be random between Bullet Seed and Rock Blast. Might actually go Water Pulse. Would be okay for me. Assuming that we can swap into Wacky. The problem is with how much damage we take, we don't really get a whole lot of options. We can fake out, but then what? We're stuck. think it's actually better. Well, no, because Rock Blast. Sinistra, maybe? 34. Machagacha does a bunch of damage, and that's through a Rindo Berry. We take an Icy Wind. We're actually faster. Huh. I think changing this to what? I feel like Modest doesn't do anything for us, really. So I feel like not sassy, but not careful. Calm reduces the damage of Icy Wind. I don't really think that's relevant, though. Miracle Seed. Pretty helpful. Could also just do a Citrus. Machagacha is going to keep us relatively healthy, though. It's going to Icy Wind once for speed control and then be done with it. So I feel like Bold is actually the answer. Bold did not change damage output. Okay, so Bold's not worth it. In that case, let's go careful. Yeah, 2 Machagachas takes it down, gives us overall about half of our health back. We're going to take a lot of damage between there. It can't kill, though. It would have to not crit every Rock Blast and then crit every Rock Blast the next turn. Or actually, I guess just crit every... Because it's going to Icy Wind first, right? So it would just have to crit every Rock Blast. And even then, that wouldn't be enough because our Citrus would pop in the middle of it. But then, yeah, and then Machagacha takes it out. I think between Mightyena and Luxio, we should be able to drop the Golbat. Wank alone then gets walled by Sinistra. Just spamming Machagacha. Probably drop Hex for something else. I do need to actually... Whoops. Dang it. There. Let's level that correctly. I think it's -3? -5. Oh. So it's only level 29. That actually works in favor a little bit. Yeah, that's pathetic. Even if it gets all the way up, like, yeah, we're not dealing a ton of damage. It does have a Figgy Berry, but it's not going to be able to do anything. And after Bullet Seed runs out, I don't know how many power points Bullet Seed has. It's got quite a bit, but I think we should. Yeah, we can definitely survive because we have life too. So I'll drop Hex for something. Don't know what. Preferably something with damage over time on it that ignores that defense buff. And this, nope, not really a thing. I could give it stun spore. This is the best moveset it has right now, I think. Will-O-Wisp would be great. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. So Sinistra for Oink alone. Parasect for Persian. I feel like it has a decent chance to switch. Because of that, we bring something else to deal with it as well, which is Volbeat. These two for the Golbat. This handles, in theory, the Octillery and the Greedent. And actually, Beedrill. I said Greedent, I meant Oink alone. Dang it. For as many times as I've used it, you would think I would actually have this Beedrill dialed in, but no. I did the wrong one. No. That would I've got Cross Poison. We still take Bullet Seed really well. Headbutt becomes the new issue. They're also faster, which is helpful. Reduce the damage of headbutt just okay. I don't think I have Leech, but I do have Bug Bite, which means I can eat their Piggy Berry. That would be useful. It's got Gluttony, so I have to do it before it's at half health. But I can hit a Cross Poison, Bug Bite, because it has no way to slow me down. If you're not at +3, and Cross Poison still does it. I'm hoping to poison off Cross Poison. I might go back and delete Assurance for Twin Needle. That might be good. Yeah, I think Beedrill is a good bring here. Obviously, great. I don't think Ferris gets anything early here. Leaf. I was like, oh. So close. We do get Sword Stance, but I don't think it's yeah, nothing of note. You want Spore? Stun Spore, obviously. Why stun when you can just Spore? That's fine. Yeah, you already have Spore. I said that's fine, and then I didn't actually check when Parasect learns Leech Life. 28, yeah, it's fine. And we can go back and get Leech Seed, which I had not thought about. like better to preserve. Oh, Parasite only takes like 24%. But anyway. So that's fine. Oh, poison powder. Leech life. Over. I just realized we have bug bite on you too, which means I could just nom that berry real quick. This. But you got it working. That's the important part. I've wanted to play Storm Silver, but I know it's Grayano, so I know it's gonna be an undertaking to do that. Not playing it for a few weeks. Oh yeah. Boys like to. Yes, I believe that's also Grayano. Easier than Red. Well then. I don't remember playing Black 2 Redux. Oh, it was Thunderfang. I knew we got something early, but I couldn't remember what it was. I did start playing, I think it was Volt White. Just not Volt White 2. Is the grinding? Let me tell you about a thing called rare candies. I'm sure everything has EVs and stuff, so that'll get you so far. Can't you just use PK Heck? That's how I normally put, like, typically. That's what I'm using. Oh, that works too. So it can. There are certain ones it does not. Hold the phone. I got people. That might change. So if the Mon should not be in that game, excuse me, it doesn't read the Mon correctly. So I don't know how that would work. But excuse me. For most situations, you can do it like right at the start and just dump them all in there when the only thing you have is a Mon that should belong there as your starter, and then it's fine. Did not work with Inclement Emerald because it added so many items and changed how the bag worked, and so the thing You couldn't put them in because it didn't understand what a rare candy was or what bags were, essentially. Was not good. Okay. I actually have to check this now because I had not anticipated that whole beads would get T-bolt. Apparently I misread something. It's only important because it's really neat. Four. It's not like a horrible Volbeat. Definitely not the best one we could have found. Five. 4. 31's correct. We have cranks here. The lightning has just started, or the thunder, I guess, has just started outside, so be warned. If we drop, it's probably done. What was my other move? Oh, Moonlight. Remembered before I thought. So... Okay, so Volbeat is the same speed as the Persian, which we knew. Signal Beam does not guarantee take it out. Not without a Silk Powder. And then it does, and we are faster. Assuming that we can put in just a couple of things. So you, we're going to make timid. I think I needed that here. You, I also needed that one. You were going defense up, back down to full. You were going in fish. Big hit's a little better. And lastly, you are also going into... What is your speed? 91. I should have some, like, Swift Feathers, Arbos, Swift Wing. That's only 1 point, though. I should probably use Arbos first. Let's check that. Not sure that'll make a difference. Perfect. Okay. Now you have a silver powder, right? Yes, citrus berry. Yeah, leave the citrus berry on you and give you the magnet. You get a citrus. Well. Unfortunately, Bullet Seed does not make contact, so we won't be able just to like, oh look, you got effect spore, just stupid oink alone. All right. Plan is pretty simple. Don't die. I was really hoping that that would work. It's like, what are the odds you don't actually have to fight this guy and they forgot? The answer is no, by the way. The odds are 0. All right. Fight. Signal beam. Wah. That is one more kill than I thought this Volbeat would ever get. So, there we go. Probably going headbutt here. This is just a decent switch, though. Because it might just go for stockpile. It did. That is fine by me. Going to leave seat. What's that? I thought you were talking to me. We're good, everyone. The skies just opened up, and I thought that. Are you joking right now? Gonna bug bite just to get something done here. Okay. This Oinkathon is cracked. All right. One last attempt. Leech Seed. Please. I should have spored. Oh, actually, that's freaking great. This thing is not lasting much longer. All right. Going this way. Eat the headbutt. Oh no, you just switch. Huh. Interesting. This is definitely error. Right? Because that just makes sense. Intimidate drop. Better. A little bit chippies. Thunder Fang. Don't crit. Didn't. Nice. Get a para. Tried. I'm just gonna keep thing again. No crit. Oh. Yeah, that's great. That one hurt. That one hurt, and I knew it was a possibility. But, oh, good. DK Heck. I knew it was a possibility. Probably. We are faster with full beat. Yeah. I don't really think there was a good option there. I guess maybe. I was trying to think on like a better course of action there. And the only thing I could really come up with is you go to Wasp to eat the cross poison, which it might not. And then I take another air cutter, but I don't know who would take the air cutter. So that it's just like a nope, no steel type yet. Steel types this early would be actually insane. So I understand not having one. I want to say this thing switches, but probably nope. It just eats the hit. Probably goes down here. Yeah. All right, now we've got Sinistra v Octillery, which shouldn't be too bad. I don't think. I went bold. This Octillery is 31. We do take 41% icy wind, so that can hurt. But if it crits, we eat our berry. If it doesn't crit, then oh, we crit. Wow. Okay. It wasn't the lowest roll of that, but it was pretty close. That was pretty much max damage on that icy one too. Means another one kills. And we are now slower. So this should be icy wind, right? Volbeat outspeeds. Icy Wind's only about 12%. Oh, hang on. 20%. My apologies, and even at minus 20 outspeeds. I think bringing Beedrill was not a good choice. Because of how well Volbeat did here. I should have had a little more faith in Volbeat. Called Re-Universe. It's certainly something. I have so many questions. Alright, that's our second death. 2 deaths for 2 badges. I don't think it's horrible. Oh! Okay. We now have ability kill. I feel like not having faith in Volbeat is a yeah, I mean, I would agree. But I saw that it killed the Persian. I was like, oh, that's the only thing it's going to do in this fight. I should have checked to see if it was the hard counter that we needed to Golbat. It also one-shot the Octillery. Volbeat is a little better than I thought it would be. Oh, wait. Cyber, what are you doing? Hang on. Is this like... You're playing like you're 8? What has happened? Pikachu, Lapras, Gengar, Sandslash, Charizard, Nuzleaf. That is a team, if I have ever seen one. We lost Charge Bolt. That actually really sucked. I do need to check on Gimmighoul evolves at 45. So that's not Surge's cap, that's after. Something that I need to look at. Oh, also fair warning, everyone. The storm is going now, so if I'm just like, hey, stay safe, bye, know that I am being forced. And, you know, by my own self-preservation. Zard, though, believe it or not, one shot's basically everything. I mean, that's surprising. Oh, it's not one shot. Hang on. Oh, yeah. I am indeed in Tornado Alley. Yeah. So, supposedly, there's 3 watches around us right now, but no one's been like, so. Does anyone have any idea on what Bugsy gives you? Yes. U-turn. That could actually be very helpful. I clicked a random page, hoped it was on there, and then searched bug. And for some reason, Bugsy is the only bug on here. So, I know Bugsy is a fun little encounter, right? I'm debating going and getting more encounters first. I forgot. So Bugsy has low kicks, which is weak to bug. Ladian, which is very weak to flying. Scyther, rock, and Scizor, which is only weak to fire, but the rain halves the damage, so it's only super effective instead of quad. I think I actually have okay options against all of them. My big fear is the Scyther has a Charty Berry. And the Ladian has a Focus Sash, so that's not going to really help, is it? Ladian actually kind of gets... Nope. Man, that's Scyther's conscious. The low kicks having first impression is also really annoying. I think we go get some more encounters first and then figure out how to do that. U-turn is very good, so I would like to have access to that. So, what is my favorite bug type? I really like Volcarona. Light made me really appreciate Levani. And I actually really I thought Levani's design was pretty cool to begin with. And then Light was like, hey, Levani. Heracross is pretty sweet. This is a route, right? Yeah, route 5. Route 5. Ooh. We are going to have to go for the night encounter here and pray. I'm going to save just in case, like, lightning strikes the house or something, because it is going on outside. Eliminated Aqua Magma, and Heracross got me through, like, 3 of Jake's mons. That breaks, said Jake, breaks mons by himself. That's kind of crazy. Oh, hold on. Finally have a ground move. that a Shiinotic? That was a 10% chance. You were the only one to make it to the E4? I mean, I assumed, but like, that's kind of crazy. I don't have a nickname for this thing. I already used my one mushroom one. Mushroom superhero. Art mushroom hero. Apparently there is a manga and anime called Mushroom Hero. I did not know. I have a name. My cat is looking out the window. Bemoaning the fact that she can't be outside even though she doesn't want to be because it's raining. Apparently it is also a seasoning of food. This is not which part is I had thought like 2 seconds ago. I was like, oh, that'll work. I'm just gonna throw it in the box and we'll name it later because I cannot think of one right now. Sup, dude? What? Really help out here with the DA. Oh, I see. Oh, wait, what? I thought this was a, okay, so this is a puzzle. I'm not crazy. Okay. Volt switch, Core Blast, and Power Ice. This is a puzzle, right? Post combat. Protect Earthquake. Plus combat. Bulletproof Ursaluna is with a toxic orb. What? Oh, because Parade didn't fit. I was like, what is Inferno March? Infernal Parade didn't fit, I guess. Flash Fire Illusion. Word stands for turn poltergeist. Now, hang on. Illusion works different because the AI can't be made to think it's not right. Yeah, 30% more damage. Walled Disguise. It's just Rising Bolt. Razor Shell Ceaseless Edge. I feel like I'm supposed to bolt it, but I don't want to. What would it go? Oh, wait. That's not the button I wanted. Okay, no, that's all I can see. Okay. So I know it hasn't made. And there should be a poison move, right? So going into Ursaluna or Sneasler would be the best option. But it's also definitely going to have a water move. You can click knock off. Existed. I saw a reaction to it where I just kind of skipped ahead after they were like, you know, they showed the game and then they were talking about it for like 15 minutes. I just skipped that. And just looked at all the games. I saw Breath of the Wild updates. I don't know what else to call them. Remasters, I guess. I saw all of the specs for the Switch 2. That looked freaking dope. Was very excited to see that. I don't think it is. Yes. Switch 2 versions. Honestly, overall, I thought the Switch 2 definitely looked like a net positive. I don't think they really went back at all. They took a lot of feedback. I mean, I think that's pretty fair. Mario Kart is, you know, $60 game. Is it a great discount? No, but that's fine. Oh, it's slated 80. Never mind. Thanks, Trev. Yeah, like that's fine. I was never expecting like a huge discount there, but I'll take 5. I think it's a little high. I would have liked to see it be 400, but considering all that they did, I understand the 5. So when I just thought it was the Switch with increased, I thought it was the Switch with a bigger screen, a slightly better display, right? And then increased storage. And then they started going through it all. The 2 USB-C ports, magnetic Joy-Cons. That's really nice. You can use them like a computer mouse, which is wild. I was really hoping that they would offer a ZA Switch. So instead of Mario Kart, you just get ZA with it. I think that would have been... that probably would be a better marketing option overall, because a bunch of people are going to buy it just for ZA. At least at the start, right? Because everyone wants to play ZA correctly. It looks so good. It will be on Switch, but yeah, I think you're right. I don't think it's going to run super well, especially with all of the vertical aspects of it. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure this out, by the way. Maybe we... No, because if we V-switch into Zoroark, it's just going to pop the thing and die. Sneasler... Can't even check all your items. What are you holding? Life Orb, Dock Orb, Choice Specs, Leftovers, Leftovers. I am clearly meant to click Eruption with this thing at some point, being that it is both specs and having Eruption. Hidden Power Ground is an interesting choice. I really don't know what to click here. I feel like I just boom. Because if I V-switch, something's taking a hit. But if I boom. Also, it's funny. Oh! This was a poor choice. So V-switch into Sneasler there, I think, is the option. Because then I close combat. Yeah. Okay. Overquill again with Tim. Back in that same spot now. Knock off. Black Sludge. T-Spikes. I mean, Ursaluna was holding a Toxic Orb anyway. Go again? I think it's not. I think we just go into Ursa here. We get poisoned. Oh well. Fall. One layer is apparently good enough. Whatever. Quick. Yeah. I clearly did not think we would live that. Down goes Ursa. We go back into Sneasler, who absorbs the spikes. Reaper's not horrible for us here. That's resisted. Does have an item. Let's go ahead and knock off. Good damage. Life Orb. Stone Axe. I was about to say we resist, right? I can't get rid of those and that. Might be a throw. CC's neutral. Also highest damage. Oh, nice. Do we have even if we have Unburn, it doesn't matter. Arcanine. This is probably E-Speed, right? I'm sorry, is this physical Zoroark? Okay. Well. This is E-Speed, almost 100%. I feel like going here, I could Ceaseless Edge whatever comes in, and then Aqua Jet. No. Down special attack. Blue is down, red is up. So, yeah. Physical Zoroark. Yeah, it's always been that way, and I never understood why they did it that way. But they did. Yep. I hadn't thought of that. All right, Zoroark now just pops like a balloon. Guys, yeah. No reason to reserve, I don't think. I think we get one switch it back into I think I can ceaseless edge. I think it switches here. Yep. The Lilligant. So I need this guy. What was your item? Left piece. I need Samurott for should be, yeah, there we go. Really hoping. I feel like this is a swap back into Arcanine because it resists and is super effective for you. I was incorrect. Going to Sneasler. This one's going to be a head scratcher. Poison Jab? Okay. Yeah, now I can't swap Sneasler. Too low. So, CC. Yeah. I knew what would happen. There was no shot. But now we go into Samurott. We get another Ceaseless Edge. Yep. Avalugg was possibly the worst thing to... Oh, that can miss. I did not know that. I'm gonna SD. What does this thing do to me? Stone Edge, apparently. Oh! That was a lot. Oh! Don't crit, don't. No! I thought I actually would live. That was pretty close, though. All right, so now I know everything. And I know that I can V-switch here. Right? You withdraw, go to Goodra. I V-switch this time. Bonk. And go into Sneasler? I feel like Ursaluna is slower, and I should save Ursaluna. I'm still trying to figure out how to use the Zoroark. Zoroark is wild. We CC here. Drops the Goodra. Can Goodra have Sturdy? Okay. I know we win this exchange, though. Oh, but I'm at -1. It was big. Stone X. Yep. All right. Does set up Stealth Rock. Good CC again. I think it. I think I have to CC. Ooh. I live. And now I die. I live. I also just lost my spike removal. Well, Luna. Lilligant. We go here. I was wrong last time. Uh-oh. This was unexpected. Okay, that missed. That's good for me. You have a sash, you dirty, rotten cheater. I feel like a Sui and Typhlosion. Although I guess Hidden Power Ground might do something to... Avalugg. Avalugg was the name I can come up with. I think I lost the game last time, right? Great, now we definitely lose this game. That one was loud. Oh! The crit! The crit! Okay, I think I need to save Samurott to deal with the... Arcanine. We go to Typhlosion to sack Typhlosion. Okay. Ground. Just for super effective. Okay. Good damage. Down goes Typhlosion. Go Luna. Like an earthquake here. 3. Yep. And goes Overquill. Now the question is, does Arcanine actually have something to do with Luna? That could do it. Nope. All right, and that is that. I don't think that was exactly how that was supposed to go. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say, because I didn't know this thing was here. Didn't know. Had no idea. I'm going to say that we drop the Morlul and grab the Eevee, because if I knew the Eevee was here, I would have gotten the Eevee. Even over everything else. So, Morlul does not count. Because I should have looked at the documentation. I'm not going to say that I am entirely blameless there, but would have definitely taken that EV. Very, very good. Fair warning, things are starting to form. Therefore, we will keep going for a little bit, but odds are we'll be cutting. That's okay. ice cube. Perfect. Certainly interesting. Is there stuff down here? Has there ever been stuff down here? I feel like maybe I just deluded myself into thinking. Okay. Route 6. Why a few stinkers? Take citrus and Venoshock. That is a raid. I don't know what we want to grab here. So the night encounters are Bonsweet or Gossifleur, while the day are Sunkern or these are the most likely encounters. Or what is this thing called? Parrot Ruby. So, but the lower encounters are also kind of meh. Let's check out Sunburn. Sunflora has been buffed. Solar power or chlorophyll. Oh, and it gets spiky shield. Okay. It is still a pure grass type though, which is note. Found sweet. Steenie needs to learn Stomp. 29 in order to be a Sorry. We can get a Serena. I don't think we can get a Sunkern or a Sunflora immediately. Might be wrong. Pretty solid stats overall. Drop pick and play rough. Those are both pretty good. Seed bomb is also useful. Ruby. Cherum's kind of meh. So it appears. There's some gossip. Eldegoss. Level 20. Very special attack with Regenerator. That sounds pretty dang good. And Synthesis. Guess that wasn't enough. Surge doesn't have like thermal rain, makes our lives a little easier. There we go for the night encounter then. All right. I think only one of them is actually required. You just got to be a little creative. I don't know. They don't go on here, so they shouldn't be too crazy. Yep. So so I actually thought he stepped out a little early, and then you had to run all the way back around. But that works. Hampered Jeff with a no duo. Now I know no duo's pretty quick. We do have quite a number of levels on him. Hampered Jeff. Yeah, we're a lot faster. No held item either. Oh, I forgot about that TV in the party. Whoops. Thunder, Wild Charge, Roar, and Charge. That is a moveset that you have picked. Volbeat. I'm sorry, I doubt you. Apparently, I just needed a little more faith in Volbeat, and we probably wouldn't have lost Charge. Charge Bolt. I was like, what was the name? I want Umbreon so bad. Okay, you're good. Hey everyone, we have officially hit a decent stopping point, and the outdoors have officially decided that they would like to be indoors in some places. So we're gonna have to cancel, or and end it here. Thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed the Misty fight and the front fight. Stay safe, please. Stay hydrated. I'll see you next time.